Okay, today, New Year's Day, well, New Year's Day evening now. This is where we stand with this Axeman Anderson. Got the this return plumbed into the house loop. The other return is going to go to that pump up there, and that's going to circulate water through this boiler and that big giant radiator. Enough about my crazy plumbing plan, because it's probably not really applicable to most people's plumbing, but that's the way I have to do it here because of the amount of boilers that are in the house. Ran into a couple of problems that needed repair because of the way this was removed. When I went and picked this up in the storage shed where it was, this part, it was fully assembled without, with the auger off of it, but this part was on the floor. So where the gearbox and the blower and everything was facing straight up, this was facing straight down. So one thing that I've been wondering since I've had this is the fire door. I mean, I have to push against it pretty darn hard to get it to close. And if you look at it, see, this is all bent right here. So it was sitting right on here. So this thing's actually concave, so I'll have to take it off and just, put it in a vise and flatten it or make it a little bit concave. Right now it's convex. The other thing is, it took me a while to figure this out, but this pipe here that the auger bearings sit on was bent that way. It was probably got sat down on this side and that pushed it in, or they ran into something when they were moving it and pushed it in that way, but that pipe was bent just a little bit. Kind of hard to notice. I was trying to figure out why this gap on the auger bearing, the top into the transfer head, was uneven. It was, it was tight up here and open down here, and that was the reason. So I don't recommend doing this, but I stuck a pry bar in here on the strong part of the gearbox and basically pried it out until it was straight. It's pretty straight now. And the other thing that delayed progress was I had to go out and get a load of pea coal. I don't have any pea coal here. The only coal that I have is rice and chestnut. So I had to go across the river and I picked up 25 bags just because it was convenient for now. And that's that. So that bit's fixed. Still got to fix this bit before we fire it up. Probably got to check a few more mechanical things, make sure the blower end play is right so it doesn't run into the housing or anything else in there. And also, if the blower is spaced too far in, it will not run as efficiently. So I think the spec in the manual is an 1/8 inch. So if you pull this back and forth or stick something in there, you should be able to measure an 1/8 inch is where it's supposed to be. An 1/8 inch from the inside surface of this. And I still got to remove this shipping bracket now that I know it's a shipping bracket. Okay, so finished this supply plumbing. These are all in. This all still has to be threaded, pipe doped up and everything put together. This bit, you got to remember, this was other than a few reducing bushings and a couple of very close nipples, I'm putting this together with all junk that's laying around here. So I happen to have that air scoop there. It has that piece of 1 1/4 pipe stuck to it. been stuck there for years. I've tried loads of times to try to get it off. It took me quite a while to get the pipe that was on the other end off. So we're going to use that. I'm probably just going to cap the bottom, but if I need to, I can put an expansion tank on there. I don't think I'll need to though. Got a 11-gallon one right there. So that's about it. Maybe tomorrow we'll get this thing running. Out.